Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Scorpius HD. Welcome back to another video. So now, today I'm going to be filming a video about me washing my car. So now, I've been washing my car plenty of times in the past, but I've never really been decided to do it because I didn't think it'd be interesting. But I figured most of you guys have been wondering how I wash my car, and today I'm going to be showing you all that. So let's go and get straight into it. But before we get started, of course, we got my car, we got the Nemer Benz right down there. We also got the C4 and the C5. In case you guys did not know, I am no longer going to be posting any videos of the C4 and C5 Corvette unless we sell them. I'm going to be filming the review of the Mercedes whenever we get it done. And you guys may notice the top is down. I haven't really shown the Benz with its top down yet, but I'm not going to get too close into that because we're actually currently detailing the interior of it, which hopefully I might show that in a future video. Today is going to be all about my car. And so now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started washing the car. So now, what I always use when I clean my car is this Meguiar's Ultimate Wash. This is what I use every single time I wash my car. It's also one of my favorites because it has a GTR on the front of it. So this is what I'm going to be using to wash it today. And of course, I also use just a regular garden hose to rinse off my car, and then I use one of these rags to wash it off as well. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and put you guys on my tripod, and I'm going to start doing voiceovers right here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the cleaning process. The very first thing I always do whenever I'm washing my car is I always first of all go walk around the car and make sure everything is shut and tight to whenever I use all the water, it will then not leak in. And once I make sure everything is all tight, that's when I grab the hose, start going around the whole entire car, spraying it down, getting it as wet as I possibly can. And then once it's wet, I always want to rise up the windshield wipers to make it easier to be able to wipe down the windshield with the soap. And then that's when I take the car soap and open it up, obviously, and then I'll put it on one of these little rags. I don't put a lot on there, just enough to be able to get the car just wet enough. I'm going to say just about this much right here. That's about all that you're going to need to wipe down the car. And then of course that's when you start wiping it down with all the soap to make sure you get the car as good as possible. Normally it'd be better to start from the top and work your way down, but I decided to do it from the very front end of the car first. And then after you get all the soap on the car, that's when, of course, whenever you want to start rinsing off the car by getting all that soap off of the car, you want to make sure you start from the very top first, so you can be able to just wash all that soap down the car to make if you do it from the very front or the very back without starting on the roof, whenever you wipe down the roof, all it's going to do is just get the hood and the rear dirty again. You have to wipe that all down again. So what you always want to do is you always want to start from the top first and go down. After you want to grab your towel, you usually want to start simply drying off the car, just kind of like how you would expect. You would always want to make sure you dry off the car as fast as you possibly can to make sure it doesn't cause water spots after you're done washing it. And then of course you cannot forget the rims. While the rims are still wet, you make sure you don't dry off the rims. Go ahead and take your soapy rag, and you want to go and start wiping down the rims. Now my rims are very dirty. I'm going to have to do a separate video on how to clean your rims after that, but I'm not going to be filming that today. But yes, this is all you want to do. Simply just go around the rims, just like you would cleaning up the body, just like that. And after that, of course, take your hose. You want to just start watering down the hose, just watering down the rims, just like this, to make sure just to go ahead and rinse them off, just kind of like how you would expect. And then of course you just want to go ahead and take your towel and just start wiping it down and wiping it off as best as you possibly can. One thing to note though, do not wipe the tires yet. You do not want to wipe the tires after you're done with the rims, because hey, you still got 3 more rims. Wiping off the tires can take all the residue off the tires, and whenever you're wiping off the rims, it can get all that dirt and stuff that are on the tires back on the rims. You have to wash those rims again. So one thing you always want to know, never ever wipe the tires first before the rims. And then hey, you still got 3 more tires. So of course you want to go wipe off the rims first. You want to go do all the rim parts first, and then once you get done with every single one of those rims, that's when you want to start taking the towel. And now of course we are now ready for the towel. So you're just going to go around every single rim and just wipe down the tires as good as you possibly can. And so there y'all have it. There is how I clean my 1997 Chevy Camaro. So now the rims of my car were a whole lot dirtier than I figured. As you guys can see, it's like they're kind of scraped around just like that. That I'm actually going to try to leave for a future video. But so yeah, that is basically how I clean my car, and now my car is now completely clean. I'll do a separate video on how I clean my interior as well. I do clean my interior as well. Sorry for that loud car noise in the background. So yeah, 2 videos coming up about my car, how I clean the interior and how I clean my rims. That's what I'm going to be leaving, because like if I spent time on those rims, it would be a 1 hour long video, and I do not have enough time or enough film to be able to do that. Well, anyway guys, if you guys did enjoy, please make sure you guys go hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and also go ahead and go drop a like on this video to support me and the channel. Also guys, go follow me on all my social medias. They're going to all be linked in the description box down below, as well as also on my other YouTube channels. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching today's video. Peace out.